In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka the author of Shades of Blue. Baby, this book right here, you know, it's just awesome. It's good. Okay, before I get into the book and talk about today's show, we're talking about Wellness Wednesday, and today we're talking about dealing with anxiety. But let me pay homage and give a big warm shout out and thank you and welcome to my super producer, Mr. Molly Mall. I call him Molly, the Sea Moss boss. Molly Mall, the Sea Moss boss. I keep saying I got to go over there and get some sea moss from him. I really do, but it's just time and space and trying to get over there to my man so I can get my hookup. But I definitely got to make it, especially the season is coming in, y'all. It's the allergy season coming in. Mucus buildup season is coming in. Oh, I don't know about y'all, but that mucus stuff kind of scares me a little bit. You get too much mucus. Sometimes you hear it in your chest, your lungs, and in your nasal passage. It's even in your digestive system. You can even poop out mucus. Mucus gets so bad, and that's not good for a person's body. We all know that. Constricts a lot of things, a lot of breathing and stuff. But Molly got this contraption that he make with the sea moss. Man, that's awesome. He got sea moss smoothies. And he blend up the fruit anyway like you want. You get special order, of course. But it tastes nutritious and it's delicious. And sometimes it's a good substance, you know, because we in that area. We want to try to diet before Thanksgiving or want to lose a couple of pounds. Get the smoothie. It'll help you get your minerals, vitamins, and in your body, what you need. I think sea moss also helps by cleaning out your body, like sort of like detoxing, you know, the body as well, get the gunk out. But I do know for a fact, because I am a strong advocate for it and a subscriber for it, his sea moss lemonade is awesome. Man, that thing tastes some kind of good. You can put ginger in it, turmeric, whatever you want in it, and it's really pleasantly tasty. That should be on the shelves in every grocery store. I tell you that joke got some good stuff. And then you can take the regular sea moss. You know, I don't like the gel factor of it, but you can put it in your coffee or your tea and it dissolves in the hot water, and it's just like you're getting the vitamins, the minerals, what you need, and you don't even know it's there. Some people, I have a problem sometimes with swallowing gelatinous stuff, you know. That's just me. But speaking of gelatinous stuff, Y'all come on in this morning. Get on in here because we're talking about anxieties and different ways. And y'all know what I'm doing when I hold my head down. I'm trying to look so I can send this out to the people the right way. I don't want to send it to nobody that don't want to show. People be saying, you sending me the show. This. And I'm like, okay, well, let me send it out the right way. And sometimes, I'm sorry, but I have to look. Y'all know my vision ain't all that, but I do have to look sometimes. Baby, before I show you the clip on anxiety, yesterday, after the show, me and my son, I had to go out to the grocery store because, like I said, I was sick over the weekend and I needed more supplies and more stuff. Misha and my Aunt Pam came. That's my sister, that's my bestie. And my Aunt Pam came to check on me over the weekend. But they was bringing me stuff like for sick stuff, like the soup and the water and stuff to try to help get my digestive system and my stomach back on track and to replenish my body. But I didn't have any of the regular groceries. I had enough paper towels and Clorox and paper, all that kind of stuff, for cleaning purposes. Because everybody know when you get sick or a virus, you should know that you need to, after you go through something, you need to spray your house down with Lysol, something that kills the viruses. Because viruses and stuff, bacteria can live on surfaces. So even though my house may be in disarray, people say it looked like I'm moving. It's not dirty, and I spray the surfaces and stuff down. If I was to show you my living room right now, you'd be like, she got boxes over there packed up. She got boxes over there packed up. She got the speakers here. It's just, I need some help getting it all organized. But nonetheless, we spray the house down with the Lysol to try to keep the germs and everything out and all that good stuff, okay? So, but I realized I didn't have other stuff that I needed to eat, regular food, not just for myself, but for my big son, So we went to the grocery store. Don't you know? Oh my goodness. It was so hot. By the time I got into the car, I could not get out. It was just that hot. Get out the car. We went down to Walmart and I said, I'm gonna sit in the car. I can't. I felt dizzy. I felt nauseous. I was like, the heat that made me feel nauseous. The air quality, I don't know if it was the heat, the air quality, or what have you. But all I know is that I got really peaked and really sick and nauseous. And I don't know because of the sun, because of the heat. But so we go on in the store. He go on in the store. And I'm sitting in the car trying to give him the list. And all of a sudden, I felt like I was having a hot flash. I'm sitting there and I started sweating bullets. And I started feeling really, really, really nauseous. I said, Tyree, I said, I got to get something to drink. I tried to tell him before he left out of Walmart to bring me a water or something. I was like, oh no, because have you guys ever felt so hot inside that it felt like it was a heat of a hot of feeling that started in your stomach from the pit of you? It just was like, there was that kind, and I was like, oh, is this a heat stroke? Am I having a heat stroke? What's going on? So I told my son, I said, go straight to Sonic immediately, since we was on that end close. I said, that's cold, that's icy. The Sonic slushies are even colder and more icier than a Slurpee. And so I said I needed to replenish my body, to refresh it or whatever, because I felt like my sugar was, I felt like a couple of things. My sugar was just dropping. I was lightheaded, the heat. I didn't know what in the world it was. But guess what it turned out being? Y'all trying to guess? It turned out being anxiety. And I pinpointed, I was looking at my phone, going over the bills and stuff. And not knowing, just doing the regular bill and paying the bills and stuff yesterday. I think I had an anxiety or a panic attack over the daggone bills. You know how you're on your budget and something's cut and you going it down to the penny, trying to be a good steward over what the Most High has blessed you with, trying to pay your stuff on time and get everything, that caused me to have an anxiety, a panic attack. I didn't even know that that's what it was. Because right after I got the slushy and calmed down, I was looking at some bills, a calmness came over me. You know, after I figured out, I said, okay, because I was like, wait a minute, where did that money go? What did that come out? Did that come out? Once I calmed down, I was okay. I was like, okay, you got enough. That anxiety made me feel like a whole bunch of things. And not even knowing that we have underlying issues and conditions that causes anxiety all of a sudden. Like, people can cause you anxiety and you may not even know it. You get to feeling funny or acting way. But we need to deal with that so we can better control ourselves and our body and all that good stuff and your breathing, because nobody needs to be stressed out, especially when the world give you enough stress as it is now. You know, I got a video that I want to share. You know, but oh, and I got a special announcement because we're going to do a giveaway on the Morning Mac show today. I got some free movie passes. That's right, people. So we're going to do a giveaway on Morning Mac show, do a little trivia, do a little something for y'all today. But watch this video that I found about anxiety. I'm asking you now to be patient with me because I think it's like maybe 5 minutes long. But what the video is showing is a lot of tips and signs that you're getting ready to have anxiety or a panic attack that we may not even realize different things, and we're thinking it's something else. And all it is that we need to calm our nerves. Because I tell you, yesterday, I was 2 seconds from telling my son to take me to the hospital. I felt that sick. I done worked myself up. That, and not even knowing that that's what it was. All of a sudden, I'm getting sick, or it's the heat. It's just like I'm grabbing everything. Didn't even know that was the trigger. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Good morning. Oh, before we start the video.
Good morning, honey.
Good morning to the Blue Phoenix. Today.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard me the first time.
Good morning, baby. Today we're talking about anxiety and dealing with the anxiety and woosah. And I want to thank Miss Blue Phoenix because she was the one that gave me the idea, the topic that you know what we need to talk about. And Louisa, I was just telling them what happened to me yesterday. I had an anxiety attack. Didn't know it was an anxiety attack. I thought it was everything else. I thought I was having a heat stroke. I thought I was having a stroke.
Yeah.
But my sugar was too low. I thought everything. I was even mad and hungry, angry at Tyree, fussing at him. I was just like, it was one of those. And it was because I was going over my bills. And I don't know about y'all, but paying bills triggers me somehow. Giving somebody the money.
OMG. It's frustrating and stressful.
Yes. And then you out at the grocery store, you trying to budget, and the price of this is going up. We're at the Walmart. I'm trying to get cheap stuff at Walmart. Walmart not cheap no more. When did Walmart stop being the most frugalist place you could go on some things? It's just, and he's like, they don't have no water. We're out of the water you need, mama. We're out of this. They're out of this. And I'm getting the anxiety. I'm getting built up because I'm like, I need to do this. I need to do that. I was so sick, I couldn't get out the store at Walmart. Tyree had to go in and get the stuff. And then I got even sicker and fussing at him, hurry up. I need to get something. My sugar dropping, the heat, like I said, I was grabbing at straws for everything. And that's because I was looking at the bills. I'm like, wait a minute, where does money go? And not knowing that triggers something in me. Because, you budget in your bills. And I just was I was just a ball of just feelings and nerves and all of that stuff. And then because I was looking at something wrong, and I immediately got look. When you ain't got the money like that, paying bills, yes, it can be stressful. But we want to go ahead and get into this good video. And when Phoenix popped back in, she could tell y'all some stuff about anxiety and how to cope over than what you don't find out in the video. Molly, show the video, please.
All about the most common and some of the most scary symptoms of anxiety. Because for all of us dealing with anxiety issues, it is the symptoms that seem to be the most crushing and most concerning part of the entire anxiety recovery journey. We never seem to be completely sure if the things that we are experiencing are really anxiety related, or if they are actually a sign of something serious, maybe an underlying health issue. We are unsure because we believe that the things that we are experiencing are just a bit different than what we have read in some forum. They are way too intense to be just stress related, and most and for all, they are way too real and frequent to be anxiety. So let's jump right into the list and let me know how many symptoms you are dealing with and if there are any that you believe should have been included in this list. Number 1, hypochondria. Probably the worst because that is what makes all the following symptoms so much more intense and is the thing that seems to keep us in this anxiety loop. Number 2, dizziness. That was a big one for me and it came in many different forms and sensations. I could feel a general wooziness, feeling a bit off-balanced, and sometimes it could feel like the ground under me was vibrating or rocking. But the scariest ones were these very quick but intense bursts of dizziness. I think they're called dizzy spells. They were like these 1 second long rushes to my head that made me feel like I was about to collapse to the ground, faint, or have a stroke, and just happened over and over throughout the day and out of the blue. 3, headaches. I've dealt with persistent headaches that could last from hours to even days. Some were always right behind my left eye. Others felt like a tight band was wrapped around my head. And then I would also get these lightning jolt type of headaches that kind of felt like someone put a needle to my brain and the pain then spread throughout my whole body. It was some scary stuff. Number 4, cotton ball sensations in the ear. 5, ringing in the ears. You know that feeling when you're flying? That pressure in your ears? Well, that is something that I had 24/7. I would just be popping my ears all day long, and the pressure would just never go away. Plus, I had that very quiet but noticeable ringing in the ears. Back then, I thought it was a clear sign of very high blood pressure or something like that. Number 6, extremely dry mouth. It was like the inside of my mouth was made of sandpaper. I would just constantly be sipping on water, but it didn't help. Also something I dealt with on a daily basis. 7, vision distortions. Throughout my 5 years dealing with anxiety, I had so many different types of visual sensations. Some of them were blurriness, eye floaters, lost focus, like my eyes couldn't focus on one object but were constantly jumping around. Colors seemed to be more intense, and other times everything looked a lot grayer. I would also get these freaky color flickers somewhere in my sight. Plus sometimes it could feel like that I lost my eyesight for a second. One short burst of complete darkness and then back to normal. 8, frequent colds. Yes, I did get sick a lot more often. 9, insomnia. I've dealt with extreme insomnia, which just aggravated the following symptoms. 10, muscle tension. 11, shooting pains in joints, muscles, and any other area of your body. Crushing feeling in the chest. 13, tightness in chest or also in arm or anywhere else. Kind of like something is pulling on your skin, or like there is too little skin on one of your extremities, causing it to fit too tightly. I know, it's a really weird one. 14, feeling like patches of your skin are warm. Itchiness. 16, red, burning, and itchy eyes. 17, frequent urination. Another extreme one for me. I mean, I could literally need to go to the washroom every 15 minutes or so. Come out of there and sit back at my desk, immediately feeling like my bladder was about to burst. And then I would just nervously jump up and down on my seat and then sprint back to the toilet. Yeah, that was a really bad one for me. Number 18, intense fatigue. Never feeling energized, but being completely drained, demotivated, and only wanting to jump right back into bed. And when you do that, insomnia hits you right in
commercial break.
the face. 19, tired and wired at the same time. Oh my, I can still remember how bad this one was for me. I would feel extremely tired, but at the same time, I would get these bolts of adrenaline rushing through my body that felt like they were artificially keeping me awake or something like that. So I was too tired to work on my day, but then also my brain working too hard solving my anxiety symptoms so that I couldn't sleep at night. It was just a vicious cycle. 20, Fear of going crazy. There were times where my anxiety or panic were so intense, I would be pacing up and down in my room, thinking and worrying that I was just about to go properly insane. Standing right at the edge of insanity, not being able to then return. It really felt like I was just about to go crazy. 21. Mood swings. 22. New phobias and fears. Suddenly things that didn't bother you, like flying or driving, can start to freak you out. 23. Depersonalization and derealization. 24. Concentration problems, difficulties to stick to one task or getting something done, or being very forgetful. 25. Feeling of impending doom. Another huge one for me. I kid you not, every little twitch or ache or rash, whatever, that I've noticed was a clear sign of some serious illness and would spiral me into a panic attack. 26. Jaw pain. 27. Sharp cut-like sensations. Like I would get these very hurtful but short pains that felt like some little cuts that could happen anywhere on my body. 28. Afraid of being alone. I was so sure that something bad was going to happen to me that I never wanted to be alone. It got so bad that I had to move back in with my parents and had the need to keep the door open at night so that somebody would be able to find me in case something really did happen to me. I even considered getting one of these little emergency buttons you see a lot of the elderly people have. Yeah, it was pretty intense. 29. Constant body checking and scanning. Always on the lookout for symptoms. 30. Frequent crying. 31. Muscle twitches. 32. Muscle tension. For me, this was something I dealt with 24/7 and was the reason for most of the other anxiety symptoms. My entire body was so tense and hurtful, it kept me up at night, not being able to fall asleep. 33. Numbness. 34. Burning sensations. 35. IBS symptoms. 36. Unsteady walk. There were times I would genuinely question my ability to walk or start to wonder if I'm walking right. I would so overthink walking that I no longer knew how to do it. 37. Jitteriness. 38. Phantom smells and tastes. 39. Metallic or sweet taste in the mouth. 40. Depression. I would get these intense bouts of uncontrollable sadness. 41. Loss of social context and isolation. 42. Drug and alcohol abuse. 43. Constant reassurance seeking, asking others to see if you're all right or if they have experienced this or that symptom and so on. Going to doctors multiple times over. And then shortness of breath, another big one for me. I was so in tune with my breathing, I had the feeling I had to manually control or else I wouldn't breathe at all. 45. Decreased or increased sex drive. 46. Fear that others might see you make a fool of yourself. 47. Agoraphobia. At its worst, I wasn't able to leave the house because everything out there would be triggering and lead to panic attack after panic attack. 48. Excessive sweating. My palms would be so wet all the time, I basically had to carry a crunch tissue in my head all the time. 49. Restless leg syndrome. 50. Limb weakness. 51. Intense need for control. 52. Electric shock feelings. These are like electric jolts starting from the scalp or spine that quickly spread throughout the body, often in combination with 53. Brain zaps. Easily.
Okay, that's what I wanted to wanted to pause it. That was 50. Do y'all see what was happening? Daily living, basic living, all these signs and symptoms that we're going through, all this stuff is happening, and we thinking that it's something else, and it could just be anxiety. Hey, good morning, A Diggs. Remember, like I said yesterday, I thought I was having a stroke and I was ready to go to the hospital. And just certain things can trigger for you to have a reaction. And it's very, very hard. I deal with bouts of depression, and I know that I'm getting ready to go into a scary season for me. And that's because of my anxiety, the overwhelmingness, the feeling of sadness and grief. It's like, it's just tough, you know. And I know this is getting ready to happen. I'm getting ready to go into the season for the next, from after September to like March, you know. And I know what it is. I know why, and I know what triggers it. So, and I have to do things to prevent the overwhelming feelings taking over. He described everything that you all go through at some point every day. He described living, because anybody that's living, especially in this world today, are experiencing some, if not all, of these feelings, of these anxieties. There's nobody on this planet that's anxiety free, because you're worried, you're thinking about something. Even those people, the richest people in the world, they got anxiety because they're still trying to find out how to keep their money. You know, even the performers, the entertainers, we got anxiety every time I get on that stage, hint, doing stand-up comedy or anything in front of people. I get this quiver in my stomach. I feel like I got the bubble guts, my bowels every time. It never fails, even when I'm just doing a little open mic. Local, I still get that feeling, this anxiety, this overwhelming feeling. And startleness. See how my son just startled me? I know he's in the house with me, but he still freaking startles me. How? He'll walk through and scare the mess out of me. How? Because I'm having anxieties. I have anxieties about being here by myself sometimes now, because what he said is true. Because you have a fear of what if something happens to me and nobody's here? What if something, I'm in the house? I have anxiety of being in this damn house all the time. I have anxiety. I need to go out. I need to do this. I need to do that. I'm running myself anxiety. With the need to feel the urgency to do this and that. And I have to control myself. I have to breathe. The energy one, we all feel that energy one. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do y'all feel like that? Let me see. Hey, y'all. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Daryl. Oh, Darnell, I'm sorry. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. We're talking about dealing with anxiety. It's Wellness Wednesday. And we're talking about dealing with the anxieties and all that good stuff. It's not good stuff, but it's stuff that you need to know. Okay, Molly, proceed with the video. It's some more stuff. Tell me if y'all feel like this. Okay.
Be one of the scariest ones for me. They felt like either my brain was shut off for 1 second, or that every cell in my brain was fired up all at once, often followed by a burst of dizziness. 54. Constant fear of death. 55. Weight loss or weight gain. 56. Pharmacophobia, fear of taking medication. 57. You easily get startled. 58. Emotions are dampened and you can't feel highs or lows in your life. 59. Extreme sensation sensitivity. I mean, I was able to feel every little change to my body or in the surroundings. Street vibrating because a car passed by, I would feel it. Small, tiny little light change, I would panic because I thought my vision is failing. Ever so light breezes on my leg and I would freak out and believe I was going numb. 60. Nausea. 61. Tingling scalp. 62. Hot and cold flashes. 63. Memory loss. 64. Being very self-aware, always thinking others are looking at you. 65. Paranoia. 66. Rapid heartbeat, skip beats, or pounding heart. 67. High blood pressure. And probably so many more. I know that these are all very scary and have a tremendous impact on one's life, but I want you to know that a full recovery is possible. I did manage to fully overcome this and share with you how I did it here in this playlist. Thanks for watching, and if you're new here and want to see more anxiety-related content just like this one, consider subscribing.
Yep. It's like everything in the free world. You all right? Head hurt? Tylenol there. But son, I tell him we don't have the Molly Moss sea moss. And he has to go to work early. I would tell him go buy Molly and get some sea moss because that's what he needs in his life. So he's taking his vitamins. I make sure he take the zinc, the magnesium, and the elderberry. That helps. You know, and that's another anxiety I deal with. Now, being a parent, we all have anxieties that our children, we want our children to be okay and take care of all the time. And everybody say, oh, you're a mother, you hover over your son too much. No, it's just an anxiety of being a parent or caring about anyone for that matter. Good morning, Lee. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm out and about. I'm up here at Aldi's. I had to go get some groceries. I mean, a man cannot live on food alone. So I'm here at Aldi's, and they don't went up on some of their stuff. The prices are very they're getting high up there. They need to add on to some food stamps or snaps or whatever the hell they call them, blue chips. I like it better when they was giving it to us in the books.
That's back in the day. That's funny that you out doing what I did yesterday and got an anxiety attack, a panic attack, and that was because I was spending money.
Exactly. Well, I'm not even you spending. I'm not even spending money. I'm with my neighbor, and this shit is expensive. Damn, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to. That might be why I can't lose weight. My body is still eating on itself. Sheesh.
Crazy. But all it is the size of anxiety. Louisa, the mentalist, what do you got to say about this? About all the videos? As you just tuning in, we saw a video like with 60 things of anxiety. And it's what we do every day, living, dizziness, everything that gives us discomfort. It seems like it's a form of anxiety or panic attack. You know,
I have
stress.
I definitely have panic attacks. I think I had one the other day when I called you for anxiety, because I called you and said, "What do it mean when you get lightheaded for no dang on reason?"
The video just said anxiety.
Yeah, that could be one cause of it. I tell you, it's amazing how anxiety manifests within your body, because it can even feel like you're having a heart attack. It can feel like you can't breathe.
I thought I was stroking for a minute there, and then it dawned on me. I mean, for a minute, I'm like, Lord, I ain't ready to go yet.
Right. But it's very serious, you know, and it's stressful. The stress, and again, you were talking about the prices of food and paying bills, and when you don't have a steady income, you know, it can be very frustrating when you're trying to manage. Now, I'm not working, but you know, I get money. I get some type of income, and then I do other things, like I do hair. Sometimes I help other people and stuff. But it's like I have 5 children, but 4 of them are still at home, and so I'm trying to calculate and manage and budget, and then of course stuff come up at school. They need things to do, and then they need things. Somebody outgrow something. Somebody needs something. I got 2 girls that's menstruating, and on top of myself, and then. You know, it's just so many different things. It's a continuous cycle of people need, we need, what we want, and it can be very stressful. And I find myself, I didn't realize it was a form of anxiety until I started watching the video. But I do sometimes get overwhelmed, and I do sometimes stay up at night. I do think, and I don't really get headaches, but sometimes I can't sleep, and you know, it can be, and I don't know that. One thing about me, I never know when I'm stressing out until I'm about to knock somebody out. And so, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
To trigger you to go into that mode. Look, I'm sorry, Lee. I said that T word, trigger. Didn't mean to say the word trigger, but anything can do little subtle things that we don't even know. Next thing you know, we're thrown in the feelings or feeling some kind of way. Our body, our spidey senses are tingling, and we like, what's going on? You know, like you know, like you said, Louisa. You think about the girls. You think you up at night can't sleep. Hey, how many nights? Lee knows this too. That I've been up in pain and can't sleep, restless leg syndrome, or Louisa. We be up late talking because we up there. Not like we chatterboxes, but
yeah,
we just got things on our mind on a constant, because if we're not worrying about ourselves, we're worried about the people around us.
That's all you.
Rico said, "Good morning, Max Show."
Good morning, Rico. Good morning. Hey, you got my message.
And AD's the coach. Hey, AD, the coach.
Hey, coach.
Thank you.
I got some free movie passes that I'm gonna give away on the Morning Mac show today. to see the Kickback. I don't know if you guys remember, but a few months ago, me and Michelle Pucciarelli, we were some extras in the Kickback, this movie that a local producer here was making. Goofy, y'all know, I don't know Goofy's real name. Oh, he's a comedian. He be doing all the videos and stuff. I also see Goofy doing the Virginia and the DC stuff. I mean, you know, on Instagram. I don't know Goofy's real name. Anyway, it's premiering today at Marlow Heights Movie Theater. I know Marlow Heights is just a $5 theater with the $6.99 theater, but
yes,
I got some free movie passes for this movie, for the showing of a movie that was made right here in our own backyard, right here in the DMV area, with our own players and people that you may or may not know, and right here. So they doing a what's that called, Louisa? The
premiere.
Yes. Look, my mind just had a brain fart. I must be having anxiety.
No, we do that.
The premiere.
Right. You're talking faster, like your brain moving faster than you could talk and process. So all that.
Yeah, and I'm just getting over the anxiety of being under the weather a little bit. You know, when that happens a lot. So I'm look, she's strong. She keep going. She's strong. I may sit down for a second, but
I don't want to be strong no more. I'm tired of being strong. Damn it.
No, you gotta be strong, Weezy. You gotta be strong. But for us and the kids, you gotta be.
No, it's one thing to be strong and then just, you know, I'm not saying I'm giving up. That's not what I'm saying. You get tired of having to fight and get tired of having to just push all the time. Sometimes you just want to be able to just not worry, not try to figure out what's next, what to do. Thankful 50 other people, including yourself.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah. We need a woosah moment. We need,
and also, you know, anxiety for men and women can manifest differently too. They don't realize that. It can come up in men a lot different because men have different stressors. They have different things that, you know, bother them. And we all can have the same things that bother us or affect us. It may just affect us different. And so we have to put that out there as well. So did you find a video about how to deal with your anxiety or coping skills?
I was just showing the triggers or the different forms of anxiety. But you could tell us, because I know one coping skill. Well, one way. How can I say this? I don't want to be mean, or I got it. Okay. Sometimes our friends in our circle can cause us anxieties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sometimes we have to remove ourselves from the anxiety, from the negative. Like, say, if Weezy, if you say, "Hey, Weezy, how you doing?" and then I'm having a bad day and I snap on you, I'm not snapping because I don't like you or I hate you or whatever. I'm snapping because I'm going through something, an anxiety, and that I don't know how to deal with. So the best thing, if you see it and you recognize it, you cut away from that person. You separate. You don't keep the anxiety going. If somebody's talking to you in a tone or in a way that you don't like or appreciate, you say, you know what, I can't talk to you right now. You know, I talk to you later, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that space away from the people so they can get whatever they going through out. Sometimes, Weezy, you can't help me. I got to work through my stuff on my own, and I can't help you. Sometimes we need space and quiet time.
Yeah.
But instead of me being nasty and don't cuss out my friends and try to make my friends feel bad or some kind of way or call you out your name or just being for no reason, I have to push back. I have to say, you know what? I'm not feeling good either. And I see this as a sign of indication that something could be fueled up here. You push back. You just take your time away. That don't mean I don't love the person or nothing like that. It just means I need to woosah and push back. Because I see you having a bad day and I'm having a bad day. Breathing is one of the techniques that they say to help us deal with the anxiety, and depressions, and not the short, rapid breathing. That's actually bad for your lungs.
Yeah, it'll kind of make you hyperventilate.
Exactly.
It can make you hyperventilate.
You got to breathe get the air from down in the lungs, and it's soft.
So
3
slow, deep breaths are good ways to help mellow you or help bring your stressors down.
Weezy, they don't know how to do it. So look, talk me through it, and I'm gonna demonstrate.
Okay, so one good way to do it, especially even if it's not anxiety, if it's just stress or your muscles tense or you just feel a little overwhelmed, you close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Breathe deeply through your nose, and try to breathe with your stomach. So we tend to breathe with just our lungs, but if you breathe through your nose and allow your
Ooh, people with asthma.
Yeah, be careful. But either way, even with asthma, you can breathe through your nose and allow your belly to expand. This is a yoga thing. You breathe in through your nose, hold it, and breathe out through your mouth. Don't breathe through your mouth. Yeah, breathe in through your nose. You can hold it for like a second or two, and then breathe out through your mouth. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow your body to relax, and you can do that as many times as you like. But deep breathing allows you to relax your muscles. It helps your nerves regulate. It helps any imbalances. It kind of helps settle that for a second, because breath is life. It's energy. It refuels our cells. It refuels our muscles. It allows the oxygen that we need to push everything out and take in what we need. And we don't breathe right. So if you take the time to breathe in deeply, or as deeply as you can, the more you practice, the more you'll be able to do it. You have to practice. The more you practice, the more you do it, you'll be able to do it. And the longer you'll be able to hold your breath, your bodies will relax because it's taking in all the oxygen it needs, and it's releasing everything it doesn't need. That's one way to help lower your anxiety or your stress or being overwhelmed. Another way is to lay on your bed, put your arms over your head, and just stretch out and just lay there in silence.
You gotta lay by yourself?
Yes. We not to that part.
That's you the double way.
Cut everything off though, because it seems like people are afraid to be in silence. We have to learn how to cut things off and allow our bodies to regulate, our minds, our spirits to calm down. We're too busy just going and listening and watching and doing and talking. If we just lay in the bed, or even if you don't want to put your arms over your head, put your arms beside you flat, palms up, and just lay there and allow your body to relax. If you need noise, put on some frequency sounds. You can put on some Tibetan sound bowls or some native sound bowls, just different sounds you can listen to.
Native sound bowls is go-go.
I mean, no, I mean not sound bowls. Native, the wood, the whistle, the horns. It's just different things that you can look up. But yeah, you're right. Native sound bowls. That is go-go.
Native sound in the DMV area.
Well, look, that's not gonna help you relax. That's gonna hype you up.
That's not gonna help the vibration.
It's gonna be a vibration, but you ain't gonna be relaxing. Another thing is yoga. People look at yoga, and some men look at yoga as a girl thing. No, yoga is an everybody thing.
You mean that green little Martian? Everybody like Yoda.
Not Yoda. Yoga. 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 The movement of your body and your muscles. And then there's Bikram yoga where you use the hot air, but that actually yoga brings your muscles out, and it brings out toxins, and it brings out stress. And it may seem like it's hard, but once you're done, your body is so relaxed. But it doesn't have to be. There are so many different things you can do that can be easy.
I can't do the downward dog because every time
you don't have to do the downward dog. You don't have to do the downward dog. There are so many different things that you can do in yoga to help relax your body. It's a lot of things you can do in your chair for yoga. See, people, we make it harder on ourselves, but there's so many different things. And YouTube University is real. Go on YouTube University and look up everything you need. You know, it's there. Another thing to do is make sure you drink enough water, get enough sleep, eat
water.
Right. We eat a lot of
the water.
Water is good for you.
Factor.
And fruit, not just regular water, but fruit water. Water, you can eat your water, your fruits. That's important too.
Infused water, like putting lemon.
No. Melons, berries. Apple, different things like that. All those fruits have some sort of water. Cucumbers, all that stuff has water in it. Yes, and so it's important that we also eat our water as well as drink it. We also need sleep. And most people who have anxiety don't sleep much. Most people who are under stress don't sleep much, which is probably 95% of the world. You know, we have to get sleep.
And it's not good on your heart if you don't.
It's not.
And I get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and then I find myself napping at a certain time every day. It's like my body say shut off because it don't shut off like it's supposed to at night. And then people are like, "Oh, you're being lazy. You're doing this. You do that." I'm tired. And the medication can make you tired too. But
that's what I'm about to say. The medication you take can throw you off too.
And it's important. Sleep, people. So Louisa said, make sure you drink plenty of water. Louisa said also make sure you get plenty of rest. And these are ways to combat anxiety. And she also said, breathe, y'all.
Proper breathing. That can help regulate you in the moment.
In the moment,
but you can do that regularly. But in the moment, the breathing can help regulate you. Sometimes we don't think to breathe because, hi Felicia, sometimes we're so in the moment, like that's how you can hyperventilate. When you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, you have to stop. You have to be cognizant, or you have to be aware of what's going on with you. Stop and just start breathing and allow your body to relax. That's in any stressful moment, any moment of overwhelm. And also another thing, like Reese said, we have to stop putting those stresses on ourselves. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of adding stresses to my life. And it's not my stress, it's other people's. I help people out. People can call me, which I have no problem talking to others, you know. But sometimes I am out. I'm always available. Somebody needs something, I'm running. Somebody want me to do something, I'm running. Kids need this, I'm running. Of course, I'm doing for my children, but you know, sometimes we add stress onto ourselves and wonder why we're going crazy. And most of the time, it's not ours.
Yep.
So I'm guilty of that. And I have really been working. This year has really made me understand that I have to stop doing that to myself. Because if it wasn't me, or can I call them and do the same things they do to me? No. I can't call them and have them ripping and running around and doing stuff, and whether it's the bus or the car, going to do things for them. I can't take my kids and drop my kids off at nobody. I can't have somebody just come get my kids, and while I go rip and run the street, I can't do that. So I had to look at myself and say, hey, you're enabling people. You think you're helping them because you want to make sure they're okay. But if you call them today or tomorrow, would they do the same for you? No? Okay, cut them off. We got to cut them things off at the neck. And cut them off at the root. Cut them off at the root.
What you tell me about how you letting people treat you. That's another thing. Tell them, Weezy.
Yeah, we have to care for ourselves. We can care for other people. It is important that we care for other people, but we must first care for ourselves. And we cannot continue to allow those around us to not care about us. You know, everybody has bad days. Everybody needs help. Everybody has moments. But some people take advantage. Some people are capitalists. Some people, and sometimes they don't even know that's what they're doing. Sometimes that's just their personality. They just take. But we have to care about ourselves enough to say, hey, no, I have nothing else to give to you. You're going to have to do this yourself. So it's important that we do those things. It's important. Therapy is good too. Therapy is good as well. There's such a stigma in our culture about therapy. But if you can call your friend or your girlfriend, your homie, and talk to him about your problems, you can call a therapist and talk to them about your problem. Go to therapy. And they will have an unbiased opinion because they don't know you. They're not going to take your side. And you will actually feel better because the truth, you have nothing to do but to look in that mirror. Now, if you ain't ready to look in the mirror, I'm not recommending therapy. Because if you're not ready to be honest and truthful with yourself, there's no purpose you going. But therapy is good as well. Meditation is great. If you pray. Journaling is awesome. It's different things that you can do. Even if you don't want to write it down, say it out loud. Affirmations, it's nothing but just
see this microphone,
affirming yourself, talking to yourself, boosting yourself up. You can do it for your friends, you can do it for you. It's just so many different things that you can do to combat anxiety. And anxiety is just an overwhelmingness. And it's also you tired of wearing a mask. Where did I see that at? It's something because we do so much for everybody. We try to be everything for everybody. And sometimes when we get overwhelmed or stressed out, and depression is basically your body like, look, I'm done with this. I can't put this facade up anymore. I'm tired. I can't keep going like this. I'm done. I'm mentally, emotionally drained. I'm shutting down. So we have to start listening to our bodies and listening to ourselves and being real with those around us. And this stuff will drop. Now, we can't control what's going on in this world. We can't control what our government is doing, but we can control our circles. We can control our atmosphere.
How we react. We can control how we react. Just like what I was saying, I turned up Tuesday yesterday about when somebody do something or whatever. I'm learning now not to fuss, fight. I'm learning now to push away. Just because they're reacting, I don't have to react with them. And I'm quick now. Before I used to take the abuse, whoever said, and I'm just like, now I'm like, I don't want to hear that. Don't talk to me that way. If you can't talk to me no better, then talk to me later. And Louisa said, we choose to act a certain way. We choose to go off on people. We choose
we don't have to. And it's usually because we know that those people are going to love us regardless.
Yeah,
and that's not fair. That's not fair. And it's kind of selfish. So, the people who are closest to you are usually the ones that get all the brunt force of your feelings. And so
that's anxiety, right?
Yeah, but no, I mean, like, the way you go off. So say me and you talking, and I just, you bring something up and I just kirk off on you and hang up. Well, you're not the reason I'm mad, but because I know for a fact that you love me and you're going to be there for me, I felt safe enough to kirk off. Now, it doesn't make it right.
Right.
But that's usually how it goes. Now, some people just don't care. They just going to go off and do what they want to do. But some people, you really make them feel safe enough to say what they're going to say. And some people might come back and apologize, but like, you know what? I wasn't mad with you. I'm so sorry. I just needed to get that out. But some people just do what they want to do and talk to people in that way, Right. But we have to have discernment to know the difference. And know, if you're going to take it or not.
And I love all of my family friends, even when you kirk out on me and cuss me out. But I just step back, so I don't do the same thing. That's me trying to control my reaction. And sometimes if we have to be like, I need a moment. Sometimes we do need a moment, people.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to take a moment. You need a moment of silence to yourself, whatever. That don't mean I don't love Weezy. That don't mean Weezy don't love me. That just means we recognize and we trying to stop a trigger.
Yeah.
Trying to stop the anxiety from happening.
Yeah. But you have to be aware. You have to actually care about others. For you, care about yourself and others enough to know when you get ready to hurt them. So
or hurt myself.
That's a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, Molly. Let's show them the video, the poster, the what you call it, the marquee. We want to get some ticket giveaways, some the movie passes giveaway. I got some movie passes for the kickback. Can we get the marquee up for the kickback so that people can see the show?
And you said it's at Marlow Heights today.
Marlow Heights movie theater, 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
7 p.m. y'all. I think the movie's like an hour and a half long. So I guess, from 7 to 8:30, maybe, 7 to 9. So yes, it's today at Marlow Heights, 7 p.m. Free passes. Let me know if you trying to go. DM your girl, and I got your tickets for you at the door. What is that? Booba, it's Booba Cow.
Morning. Oh shit! I still ain't changed this damn Zao shit. It's Booba Zao down.
Zao. Look, that's anxiety. You worried about the damn ZNA? That's anxiety.
I just want people to spell my name right or say it right when they see it. So, nigga, you got a Z in your name, now there's no Z.
That's you. You did it. That's anxiety.
We're talking about anxiety, Booba Cow. And so, what are your thoughts on it, or how do you deal with it?
Anxiety, I just deal with it. That's the only way you can deal with anxiety is just deal with it. Go through whatever the hell you're supposed to go through. It never fails. It's never as bad as you think it is. So that's how I've always dealt with anxiety, and then that I never really had to deal with anxiety because when it comes, I just do it. I know it sounds like, hey, it sounds so simple for some people, but that's just how it is for me.
Not stress. I mean, the anxiety, like I was given for example, like I just felt sick. Like all of a sudden you could feel sick or certain triggers. I thought I was having a heat stroke yesterday, and I was just having an anxiety attack because I was at the damn store shopping, spending, my high prices of money, and I didn't know that was the trigger.
The high prices?
High prices at the store is the trigger. And I was getting sick. I was having an anxiety attack, and I thought I was this close to going to Southern Maryland Hospital. I told my son, something's not right. It was a panic attack. I was out there budgeting money, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. So where does the money go? Because of the holiday, the bill was getting, it's just like, and I had to recheck the finances, but I didn't know that triggered an attack. I mean, the attack where my body was being attacked, and then I started attacking my son, like, it's hot, turn the air conditioner on. I just started kirking. And he's looking at me. I'm like, oh, this hurt, oh, that hurt, And I had to take a moment to woo-saw over a nice icy from Sonic, a slushy from Sonic. Because
that's the only thing that could do it.
It was after 2:00, you get half off a slushy. So I got a large slushy.
Oh, MG.
Because that's the only way you can stop that. That was the only way you can stop that anxiety attack.
No, I mean, I'm steady looking at my phone, and I'm trying to see, and my eyes ain't right. So I'm seeing and I'm kirking, and mentally I'm doing this, not knowing that the mental is affecting everything around.
Also, it was really hot yesterday. Like it was really hot yesterday.
It's hot today.
Yeah, it's already hot. Is. And that could have had something to do with it too.
Covered, and I had a jacket. I came outside with a damn a jacket on.
Girl.
So
Wow. You Western teenagers. These little Bama's would be about 300 degrees outside with a full champion sweatsuit on.
But I'm not gonna lie. I randomly go outside with long clothes on because I used to work outside, and during the summertime I would have to wear layers so I wouldn't get ate up. So I had to wear long sleeves and long clothes. Sometimes
that makes sense though. That's because of the bugs, and some people you can wear, if you don't wear long sleeves and stuff, it has to be real loose clothing.
Yeah.
That way you're not hot and you need to breathe. You can't wear something that's tight and long or either thick and long. Oh my God. There's a huge praying mantis in my house I just looked up.
Oh, anxiety, calm down.
Ain't no anxiety, that's nervous.
They don't bite. They don't bite.
They ain't gonna bite you. They don't rip your head off and it rips his mate head off and eat it. Not you.
Yeah.
Calm down. You
just but how the hell you get this nigga is big.
Oh, take a picture.
Show us. She said show us.
Let me see. Can I go?
Oh yeah, turn the camera around. Yeah.
Turn the camera around.
It's honest, but it was really, really hot. Look, it was so hot yesterday. My knees and elbows were sweating. I was like, man, come on, man. And I had a dress on.
I don't know if y'all can see this, Joe. Y'all see him?
Let me see.
I don't know how the hell he get up in here.
Wow.
You can see in Louisiana.
Yeah, I can see you guys. Yeah,
That nigga big.
I had to
That's a
zoom in.
big joker.
Just get
I
something to
gotta
catch it
make a
and put it
decision
outside.
now. Huh?
Catch it and put it outside.
How am I gonna catch it? This joker get loose. What we gonna do? Try to get him my
Nothing.
face
It's
or
not
something?
going to get you.
Take the broom or jar something for box to just it ain't gonna hurt you. You
If
just
I was still in
open
DC, if I was still in DC, I would have a rat trap.
it ain't like it's a spider. It's not like a spider bites you and cause toxins and you can get sick from a spider bite.
And not all spider bites. Not all spiders bite.
Well, let that brown recluse bite your ass. It could almost kill you. That's why that little teeny spider, that brown recluse, which we do have in this area, watch out for them brown spiders.
Get loose with the brown recluse. Get loose.
You got to be careful.
One thing about us, we're gonna make a song.
Oh yeah.
Marquee up for
Yeah,
the,
it was up. It was up for a long time.
tonight.
Yeah.
We got some free tickets for the movie premiere tonight. For
Man.
the show.
Is there several showings or something?
No,
Is it
I
like
don't
two
know
songs or
how
one?
it works, but it's the red carpet thing. You know what?
Oh, okay, like we did last time. Yeah. We did that last time. I had to get that together for him. So hopefully he got the formula. I gave him everything. I gave him the red carpet. I bought the backdrop. He gave me my money back for that. You know, because they were just like, everybody just show up. I'm like, how we going to do a red carpet? And everybody just show up. There's no red carpet. There's no backdrop for the movie. You know what I mean?
For Goofy.
Yeah. No, not with Goofy Train. But the last, remember the
Okay, hold on. Don't talk about behind the scenes business on there, man.
Oh, yeah. No, but it was good. Nah, we all good people. It's just like it helped and shoot. Nah, this had nothing to do with Goofy. This my man Low. He good.
Oh yeah.
I was in that movie. Nah, it's no shade here, no shade. Yeah, I don't say nothing. I can't say it from the people. Nah.
Yeah, Boubacar was in the lot. That's right. So this
not just when the talk coordination stuff like that. Like, you know, some of us, you know, like in our community, we just have to do it. And like, you got to go the whole 9. You got to do the whole 9. If you're going to do everything, do it right, you know, and that's all. Nah, ain't no shade here at all. Nah, I love them dudes. They all know, you know, they love me. Ain't no problem here. Nah, but it was just, you know, I was like, we got to do this. It's like, I said, nah, we got to do it. And we did it. And everything worked out well. It actually made it more professional looking than it, you know what I'm saying? For it being the movie independent and all that, most people don't do all that unless you about that. And like, nah, if you're gonna do it, go all out. And you know, we might be local, but you gotta act global. That's what people respect.
Exactly.
Local but act global. That's right.
Yeah, that's how I think. Like even with everything I do, with so far as even comedy, whatever I'm doing. You got to look bigger than you are. That's how people get attention. You know, you work your way to get to that position, but you gotta. It's on you. You know, you gotta be bigger than. You know, make yourself look big. You're gonna promote yourself.
Right.
Watch that. Give this person a chance. Well, this nigga like he doing something. Let me, you know, see what he's talking about. The same way when we did that joint, man, it looked. You know, it was beautiful. And we had everything set up. Had the backdrop. Had the red carpet. Photographers, it was a good look. That was a damn good opening. We had for the lot.
Well, that's when we doing it again at Marlowe's.
Yeah, and we encourage people to come dressed properly because it's a red carpet. People was just like, man, stop wearing my Sunday. Dude, yeah, it's the red carpet. Y'all don't see TV. Right. Nobody show up in sweatpants at the red carpet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You are devaluing what we're doing here and your status of whatever you're doing. You know, if you want a red carpet for extras, then fine. So you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, don't wait a minute. Hold up. I'm an extra in this movie. Don't be talking about.
I'm an extra in the series Lioness with Zoe Saldana. They do anything. I mean anything. I would be dressed to the T like I was starring in that mug. You understand what I'm saying? You have to look. How you gonna call yourself a star?
No, that's what I say. Like every time we have a red carpet event, I got something good on. I ain't going in there.
Yeah, you have to. Like other comedians, I said, how you consider yourself an entertainer? You're not even dressed for the look. You're not even dressed for the part, bro. You know what I mean? Like you gotta look the part. You have to look like somebody for people to see you or pay attention to you. You know what I mean? If I'm dressed like a bum on the corner, you don't want to hear shit I gotta say. No matter I could be the funniest nigga out here or whatever, you're not gonna listen to me. You have, it's sad to say, but it's true. You have to make yourself attractive for people that are attracted to you. You know what I mean? You don't got to be the most gorgeous. I'm just saying, just clean yourself up, look decent, so where people, you know what I'm saying, want to listen to you. Period.
That's
now
true.
I want to listen to you tell me what you got going on tonight.
Yes. Somebody called my name.
Yeah, I said I want to listen to what you. I want to listen to what you tell. Damn it, Booba.
What I got going today? Is that what you're trying to say?
Help me.
Yeah, that's what she was trying to say. No, but what I was saying, I was telling you to school them. I wasn't calling your name.
Yeah. I do as much as possible. You know, some people listen, some people don't, and that's on them. But yeah, I try to, let them know, man. Just like my kids, you don't come out this house looking whatever. You ain't gotta be dressed like Princess Diana, but what you are gonna do is look decent, because you never know who you gonna run into, who you gonna meet, or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Your future boss, your spouse, somebody that might recommend, somebody that might even just recommend you for a job. But I'm not gonna recommend you for a job. I caught your ass at the damn gas station over in your pajamas and your smoking a cigarette with your flip flops and your bonnet on, cussing people out. I'm not gonna do that.
James Stallion said,
I don't like girls coming out with the pajama bottom because it looked stank. It looked like they ain't washed. They got letters in the mailbox. I'm like, good, you got no drawers on. That's nasty. Your pants in your butt. That's nasty. I just don't like to see women with their pants or whatever in their butts because that's nasty to me. Let it in the mailbox. My grandma always says that. Let it in the mailbox. And then like you said, let it in the mailbox. And then like you said with the bonnet thing, the bonnet, it's okay. It depends on, whatever. But I don't like to see nasty looking feet and flip flops, men. Because I done seen some. I'm looking down. I'm like, that might be from it's just like
right.
They be out there wearing like they nice and greased up and manicured and pedicured. I done seen some talents, and I'm like,
She said talent, not the talents.
Talents,
not the ego talents.
Oh, and it's just, I don't like feet as it is. And then when I see some horrible looking feet, and it catches in my eyesight, and my vision is all jacked up, it's horrifying. If I give a screech, I done seen something that's making my soul scream.
Damn. You won't reach my toe. You won't reach my toe.
Look, tell the people what you got going on. If I tell them what you got going on, I'm gonna jump out there and just say it, Booba.
I think he froze.
He was
singing.
I'll be there at 7.
Wait, but we didn't hear nothing because you froze.
Oh, okay.
You're on your toes.
I said, I'm going to be at the DC Improv today. Show start at 7:30. Doors open at 7. So if you can make it, please do. I promise you a good show.
And if you can't make it to the DC Improv, come see a free movie.
Come see a free. Yep. And tomorrow I'll be at the Hideout in Laurel. So
can't catch me in the morning. Is that where we're going to be Saturday too? The Hideout in Laurel?
Maybe. I got a meeting when I get back this when I get back. I'm about to get to this meeting right now, and then I'll know where I'm gonna be at for this weekend.
Because I keep telling people my birthday coming up, and then my Aunt Pam and Misha them telling me, what are we gonna do for your birthday? Where are we going Saturday? Where are we going Friday? After Saturday, Booba Cow said we supposed to have an after party after the party.
I know. I got you.
You're gonna get them because I'm gonna send them right to you.
Okay, I know. I got you. I know. I will make Yeah, I will make provisions for you. I got you.
I don't know where, because on Monday, don't forget it, I'll be hosting Monday at Martini's, my little birthday thing, and I want all the comedians to come out and karaoke and sing with me, have a good time, and we're gonna eat some cupcakes. I'm buying my own cupcakes. I'm gonna have my birthday cupcakes out there because I know y'all want some birthday cake. cake.
Right.
Behave yourself, young lady.
I gotta behave myself for my birthday. Can I?
Oh no, I'm talking about today.
Oh. Leading up to the birthday. Look, I had anxieties yesterday about to pass out at the price of the food in the store.
Damn.
Well, I guess you can have misbehave today. Okay.
Even Lee was on earlier, Booba. She was at Aldi's and she said the price is high as hell.
Everything's going up. Yeah. Everything's going up.
Aldi's, you got Lidl. Come on, y'all. Prices are going up. Like I said,
they were supposed to be going and they're going back up because people trying to get this last bit of greed out of them because they're trying to squeeze, because they know everything is inflated for no fucking reason, and
what they're
everything's starting to come to light about it. So everybody that can squeeze before everything come to light and the lawsuits start coming, they're going to get as much as they can.
They about to put everybody back into a winter pandemic. Because they talking about what they call it, fluoritis or something.
One second,
they trying to put everybody back on red alert. Look, if you ain't been on alert all this time, why all of a sudden it's alert time? Y'all ain't doing that to me. Y'all take y'all vitamins, you mask up, you gotta wash and clean your hands anyway. We've been doing that since the beginning of the time, ain't we, Weezy?
Yep.
Wash our hands and stuff and all that. Wipe it down.
Wash your hands. Look, I come in the house.
First thing we do, we wash our hands. Weezy, you froze. Everybody froze.
Can you ain't hear me?
Everybody froze. Did we all freeze up?
Oh, I didn't. I thought you heard me. Yeah, that's the first thing I do when I get in the house. I wash my hands and stuff. James said, "Happy future birthday."
Oh, that was sweet. Thank you, Jane.
Her birthday Friday, so tune in because she's gonna show off.
No, I'm gonna show off on Monday because, like I said, I'll be down. James, come to Martini's on Monday and get a cupcake with me. Reese cupcakes, Reese cups cake. Oh, that's neat. Reese cupcakes. Yep. So not these cakes. You can't get these cups or these cakes. Not these. But we're gonna have something that's good.
Not these cups or cakes, okay?
Not these cups, not these patty cakes. No.
You know what?
But
hold on, because let me see. Molly, can you pull up the flyer I sent you yesterday about the 23rd of September, which is in a couple of Saturdays? Yes. So this is our last. Yes, this is our last. Well, it's not our last rooftop, but this is the end of the summer rooftop event. We are going to be at 55 M Street. I don't know why I want to say 5530. 55 M Street Northeast. Us from 7 to 11 p.m. Please come out. We're going to have vendors there. We'll have food and drinks. We're going to have entertainment, which is right here on the flyer. We have music by DJ Q Hill Beats, and he's a really great DJ. So we plan on having the most amazing time.
Don't forget Stacks.
Yeah,
that's my boy.
Yeah, yep, Jet Rally Stacks.
That's my
Elsie
son.
Stacks, I'm sorry. Big and Tokyo Crow. Son. That is her son. If y'all have not seen A Mama, go on YouTube on Red Vision Cinema and look at the pilot episode of A Mama. We will be bringing that back. We just been trying to get caught up in some things. But back to this. This is the end of summer rooftop event. September 23rd. Tickets are $15 and $20 at the door. If you'd like to get a ticket, you can reach out to my inbox, Louisa Harrell, and tell me you want to pay for a ticket. If you need to pay for a ticket by a certain date, we could do that too. And if you're paying at the door, it's $20. If you want to come, just tell me so I can have your name on the list.
That's right. Just tell us.
Jay.
Hey, Hey, Louisa, can we play the pilot to Hey Mama for tomorrow's show?
Y'all hear me?
It's a long pilot, but I guess so. Yeah, we can hear you now.
That'd be good for the show. To Tell Thursdays. Hey, Booba's back.
Hello.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably this damn thing right here.
I can hear you.
We can hear you. Look, that's how it was. Every time I get in the car, my phone get to acting up. It's too hot for these phones.
We can hear you, boy. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. Every time I sing, that's what I want to go.
Yes, we can hear you.
Booba cow.
Booba cow, booba cow.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can hear you. The Z is silent, so don't say the Z. We can see he still got that Z up there.
Hello.
Booba's
I'm
out.
having connection issues.
Booba's out.
Hello.
We can hear you, Booba.
Hello.
Why he couldn't hear us, Weezy? It was the car. But we can hear Booba Cow. Look, he gonna be at the Improv tonight, the DC Improv. Y'all get out there and check out my man. He said the showtime start at 7:30. I don't know how much the tickets are because he didn't tell us what the door price.
Was it 7 or 7:30? I thought he said 7.
He said 7:30. I would start at 7. His thing started at 7:30. Yeah, and I don't know the prices of the show. Who else is going to be on the thing? I'm waiting for him to come back in so he could tell us. So he can also tell us the spot for Saturday because Jokes and Notes is under construction. They're doing something or whatever. So he's going to move the comedy show that he hosts on Saturday to another location.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this Saturday, I'll be out at the last poolside event for the summer for the Gwen Factor and celebrating my birthday. And D-Lo, comedian D-Lo birthday, she a Virgo too. So me and D-Lo going to be celebrating our Virgo birthdays this Saturday. Booba, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So I got my car, Bluetooth all messed up. Yeah. Yeah, so yes. I was going to be at Artemis last night, but there was 2 mics in Baltimore I had to attend to, so I couldn't make it. But D-Lo thing, it said she came through Artemis last night. So you said y'all doing something together on Saturday too?
At Gwen's, ain't you coming to the last poolside event?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to make. That's somewhere you gotta get get an early start to. For me, anyway.
Well,
so that's at 4 o'clock.
4:30. Yeah, it's an early show.
Oh, okay.
Doors open at 4:30. Show starts at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I just be counting them. Huh?
I said because we try to do it to get the daytime light, for the pool party.
Yeah, right. I got you.
And as hot as it been, we need to dip in somebody's pool. Woo! I gotta wear my shock absorbent Depends when I get in the pool. I just suck up all the moisture out.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Oh Lord!
Y'all, you know how people bathe the top be floating on the water. It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me, y'all.
Wow.
When they get wet, they sag. So you don't want to do that. And then the cotton start falling down and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
I
know. You got it.
But I will be there. And I will move a cow. I will have my protection with me. Boom. I will have my protection.
That's good protection right there. Can't lose with that.
I'm gonna get
lose with that.
You know what?
No, Weezy, I got some protection for you too.
Okay.
I got, yes, we gonna have it going on. So y'all come out tonight. Two hot events tonight. You got the Improv popping with Booba Cow. Booba, do you know how much the tickets are at the Improv?
I think they free, man. I think they free.
Oh, free! You can't.
Yeah, I think for the open mic. Yeah, I think for the open mic it's free. I think it's like maybe a drink or two minimum, but yeah, it's free to interest. So
see, y'all got 2 events. The Improv free. Marlo, well, it's not free, but I got tickets. So if y'all want to come, I got a set amount of tickets. That I got a few tickets because I'm in the movie. I'm extra in the movie. Yeah.
I mean, I would go see the movie. Shit. I'm back at work in the morning, and then in the evening I'm at the Hideout. So I guess I will be checking it out maybe Friday or Saturday.
Okay. I don't know how it works.
The ticket's good for them days, or only for just the premiere?
I think this is just the premiere, the free premiere.
Okay.
So,
but I go spend my money in my $5 at that theater anyway. So
it's $5.99 and one up. COVID.
They went up to 99.
$6.99. It ain't $5 no more.
Some of my bitches. Oh no.
No, he said $6.99.
I don't know. I might have to refrain from this one. I might have to stay home now. Oh no. There's principalities involved here now. See, you was just talking about everybody just overcharging. There's another for what?
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't the dollar store no more.
No.
No. Well, not just that. They now have a plus aisle where it goes up to $3 to $4.
For real?
For the same shit I was paying for $1 for before. I'm not the same. I'm dead ass. Going there. They got a plus aisle. It's called a $1 plus aisle. Let's go around the frozen food section. All that shit. That's the plus aisle.
It used to be $1. Now
it's now $3 to $4. Yeah, and I'm stupid enough to go pay you $3 to $4 for it. Now you just pay $1 for it. So principalities and protest.
All the low stores that used to be like low end, sort of like that took the place of Mary's Steakhouse.
Well, it depends what you're looking for in Aldi's. Cause eggs right now in Aldi's $1.50. You're not gonna find that nowhere else that cheap. The eggs in Aldi's right now is $1.50. Cause I just bought some eggs. So it depends what you're getting, what product you're getting. You know, we've been going Aldi's for the longest. When everybody was crying about them eggs, Aldi's the highest they went was like $3.50. The highest they went was $3.50. Now all that egg shit is over with. Yeah, exactly. Now everything back down. Aldi's $1.50 for a carton of eggs.
They sure are, because I go on.
Yeah.
To get your supplies and stuff now, while you can, while they still available, because they doing another pandemic. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you on that one because it's all bullshit. It's just to raise the economy up, you know, for the businessmen, but then bring us down because this is how it happens. More you make shit expensive for us, the harder it is for us to come up. You make healthcare, insurance, to everything high. We working, busting our asses, thinking we getting up. Now we just barely making it.
And let me tell you what they're doing, why they're creating this, because I don't know if y'all remember the last time in the grocery stores, right? They said there was a shortage of food. Wasn't no shortage. They was freezing that shit. They had the food in the back. They froze it, and they wasn't giving the public and the consumers to make us think that there's a shortage on it, and then they market it. So
supply and demand, right?
And I was like, this ain't no damn fresh chicken. This chicken frozen. I'm like, look at this. They think they slipped. Oh, we don't have any chicken. We're out of chicken. How can you be out of chicken when it says this is November and you say you out of chicken that was packaged back in September? Make it make sense.
Exactly. Because I myself, I ran the chicken. He said he was out of work. And I said, what the fuck happened to you? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. They're not calling us for work right now. They took all the chicken. They put the chickens on furlough to further notice, so they can raise the
prices, and that's what they did.
Exactly. They called them back to work.
In the warehouse, sitting in the daggone storehouse, but they wasn't giving it to the consumers.
No, they was not.
It wasn't. Oh, they ain't making it no more. No, They was holding that jump.
Yeah. But that's what they do. All of them. Oh, we low on this, low on that, just so they can overcharge you in a couple of weeks, so they can be like, well, we got this, limited supply, so we have to charge because the demand is so high for it.
It's all BS, capitalism.
Yeah, it is. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. What do you think happened during the drought when people out here selling crack? People hold on to the crack. Hold on for a minute and then create a drought, and
crack for another 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Rock, Johnny.
Exactly. Got people out here selling wax to get by and shit, put themselves in danger. Don't do that no more, y'all. I'm espousing way too much this morning. Yeah, I'm espousing way too much this morning. Yeah, but that's an old, past life, so we ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
In case the Lord listening to me, I ain't no crackhead. Only crackhead when I wear my pants and tight drawers. So don't worry about it.
The Lord listening.
We do not need to see your plumbers crack.
Exactly. So that's the only crack I'll be selling around here.
No, you ain't selling that. That crack is already bought. It's over. You can't sell that crack.
Okay, y'all. I'm going to leave you guys, but I will see you.
We get ready to leave now, Weezy. So,
yeah, myself. I'm over here looking for someone in particular.
Oh, wait a minute. Gwen's saying something. She said, "Did you do the giveaway?" Yeah. The giveaway. Y'all want to come to the thing tonight? Let me know so we can. I grabbed your name, put your name on the thing to see the movie. Y'all will go to the Improv to see Booba Cow. Let him know so he can say, "That's my folks over there."
There it is. I'll make sure they got seats for you. There you go.
They all
let me know
and support. That's right. But DM me if you want to go to the movies. So,
yeah.
Weezy, you want to close us out, baby girl?
Sure. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Morning Max show with your girl Reese. We had Booba Cow coming in and out. I came in and out a little bit. I always and Lee. She's so awesome.
I miss Lee.
She is so awesome. But I thank you guys. That was Booba Cow.
Oh my gosh! Wait a minute.
Hey Reese. How you all doing this morning? Oh yeah. I looked at my eye earlier. I took my eye out and I looked at my eye just to make sure my eye was good. I literally took it out and looked at my eye. Just that one eye they messed up, I can take it out now.
You play too much. She gonna get you.
I know, right?
Get you.
Now she she good.
Oh my goodness! But thank you for tuning in to Wellness Wednesday and tapping into how to deal with anxiety, stress, and overwhelmness. We appreciate you very much so, and have a great day.
Tune in Total Thursday tomorrow, y'all. We gonna show.
All right.
I didn't see it.
All right.
Oh my God.
I'm out, ladies.
Have a great day.
Oh my God. Oh, that was funny.
He is so silly. He is so silly.
Oh God.
Shades of blue. Shades of blue, y'all. Get your copy. Big love to you, James. James said big love.
Big love. Y'all come out tonight, y'all. Let me know. Make it a date night. Take the boo to the movie. They ain't got to know the tickets are free.
Growing up, I got in trouble. Told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up. Swear I be needing me time.